Hi guys, Gannon, NXT. Sleep. Do we emphasize that enough? Chances are, majority of listeners don't. You'll have a lot of emphasis on training and nutrition, which is awesome, needless to say. But the third factor, which often gets left to the wayside or is kind of a secondary thought, is our quality of sleep and the emphasis we put on that. So, in a nutshell, there's a couple of very simple things we can do to enhance our potential sleep pattern and basically stay in sleep once we get asleep, which is also critical. First one is try to block out all stimulants after 5 p.m. Very, very significant and a factor for a lot of people, far more than they actually realize. And that means dropping that pre-workout if you're training at 8 p.m. at night, and just relying on more kind of natural kind of nootropics, brain boosters, as opposed to overall stimulant effects that are going to be very counterintuitive for anyone who has any sleep problems or finds it having trouble unwinding or drifting down. This would be especially true for anyone who's highly stressed. Stay the hell away from them. Yeah, bad news. Next up, get rid of that phone from your bedside. Stop resting on your pillow and looking at Facebook or Instagram. Exposing yourself to the blue light has a very specific effect on the pineal gland, melatonin production. All in all, basically it's sending a reverse signal to the brain. And that is to wake up as opposed to drift off, settle down, go to sleep. It's hard to do, but if you can get rid of that phone 45 minutes for an hour before bed and just focus on get electronics as far away as possible from you, very, very significant factor. Third, try eliminate or minimize fluids the closer you get to bedtime. One of my chronic problems is pissing 5-6 times a night, and even when I do it, I'm still going to get up and go a couple of times, but 2 times is a lot better than 6. So getting up 6 times for longer than 5 seconds a pop, that's 6 sleep interruptions. It's not good. Fourth, if you must get up, make sure that the environment that you're in, like going to the bathroom, very low light environment, something that's very chilled out, doesn't have a waking effect on you. It's very, very simple, but very, very important too. Don't have anything that's going to startle you when you turn on a light. Fifth, and I think a lot of people do this already, is just check your alarm, in that it's not an aggressive, offensive alarm, the one that just shocks you from out of sleep. Very, very bad for the system, a terrible way to start the day. So if you can have a progressive one where it's just consistently going up, it's an alarm, but it's not alarming, basically. You'll have a much better start to your day that way. And then the sixth, of course, the plug is going to come here, nuclear shutdown. But what's in that is basically things like ashwagandha, L-theanine, basically adaptogens and specific amino acids that are designed to effectively chill the system out before you go to bed. Now, I don't recommend you take that every night. I kind of recommend, if you've had a very stressful day, that you would save it and utilize it then. If you're feeling chilled out and you're already in a good position that you know you're going to sleep, don't touch it. Save these things for when you need them. But that one is very, very effective. You can go up to a gram, up to 2 grams of ashwagandha, because it's very highly dosed. And it's legitimately a difference maker in the right situation. So all these things, guys, and plenty more on top. Maybe do a little research, check it out, and put as much emphasis on trying to improve your sleep as you do on your nutrition and training, and I promise you're going to have a lot more returns from your overall progress. Gannon, NXT.